Wow, someone would say this too is like the this is the country we find ourselves in, and we have to cope with whatever happens. But anyway, this happened across the world. So, but we are great to be back. Just at the closure, we had a technical problem, and so we have to reconnect with our guest. Um, Mr. Flomo want to apologize, but this is something that happened across the
Power
world.
outages.
So,
Yeah, power. Yeah.
but
In
how is it
Louisiana
going?
right now,
Welcome back.
thank you very much. In Louisiana right now, there's no power because of the either because of the hurricane. So power
Oh, okay.
outage is not a strain.
So we just continued. We're talking about involvement of oppositions, and you were giving some of the work they need to be involved with. Just to continue.
Yeah. Like I was saying, the opposition need to come together and put our political egos aside and decide that let's go to the convention, and the convention, whoever the convention elect as the standard bearer of our party, and that would be the standard bearer. They can rally behind our president. It happens in this country. Being a Republican and Democratic, you have so many candidates running. By the end of the day, will emerge as the standard bearer of the party, and everybody will rally behind our president and put the country first. So that should be done. And everybody won't be president, but everybody can be president at the same time. So they need to do that.
Mhm.
And most of these former political groups, too, they need to abandon that presidential vision for the country to have 28, 30 political parties running for one seat in the country. And the voter, they need a lot of education. And so they're destroying the country. They're destroying the country. They need to stop doing that. And let's have maybe three or four political parties so that the water can be clearer a little bit. So people can
Okay.
decide, well, I'm going to follow this group because of their vision, their agenda for the country. But when you have 12, 13 political parties, according to clubs, I don't call them political parties. If you say a political party, you have officers in the 15 counties. You should have people hired and employed at the county level. And, let's have debate in Grand Jury. Let's have debate in FOIA, where there's no role. Let's see how many candidates will go there. Instead of running around in Buchanan, Bunny Hill, Monrovia, and calling yourself political parties. So they need to strengthen the rules for parties to make sure that our people have a sense of direction when it comes to the political arena in the country.
Okay. You care to comment on the situation in Guinea?
The situation in Guinea is sad, but again, it has to do with the leaders, most of our African leaders and developing country leaders, enforce the Constitution.
Okay.
The Constitution says 2 terms. After your second term, the Constitution actually 1 term. If you do a good job, the people will allow you to go for the second term. After the second term, you leave and have election. Let the next person come in and be
Mhm.
able to move on with the agenda of the country. But when you bend the rule and say third term, you change the Constitution to suit your political need, you anger a lot of people, you frustrate a lot of people, and you will be removed forcibly by the military because there will be no elections. Because the villain will not have the authority to call elections. So it's sad, but again, I blame that. I don't blame the military people, and I hope that they will be able to again follow the rule to say, look, we took power from him because he violated the Constitution. Maybe in a year's time, we're going to have a general elections and then the country back to civilian rule. So that would be good for the country. But the time for military takeover of countries in Africa is over. It was done in the 80s and 70s and 80s. It didn't work. We also have democracy and we enjoy democracy. Let's keep it that way.
Okay. Thank you so much for waking up early this morning
Yeah.
from the USA. I think my time was 10 o'clock and yours was 6 o'clock. It was so early
Yeah.
for you, but you made it. Is there anything you
No
wanted to
problem.
talk about that we didn't ask you?
I just want to thank you very much for the update giving me this morning, giving the analyte who comes to your platform, so that we all can continue to discuss the best way forward for our country. and we should be open-minded. Our leaders should be open-minded. If somebody's critical of you, they're not going to hit you. They just want to make sure that what is done for the country. Let's start doing any political witch hunt. Let's start arresting people, killing our own people because they disagree with you. The job, you met the job there and you will leave the job there. So let's be moderate at some time and move forward. And back to my county again, I said we have the capacity, the capability as Bong County. We should capitalize on that and make sure that we make our county the model of decentralization. So that will provide job opportunity for our people.
You speak better?
So that, oh yeah. Anyway, let me go say in Pella. But Bong County is not a Pella county. It's not a Pella county. Although they got majority Pella, but Bong County belongs to all tribes. Got Gilman and Pella, everybody. But in the meeting, I what I can speak Pella. Our Bong Pella. If I'm going here now. Now make a young do I will money I get cook where go. Cook candy, now go for that. Man, I get good tiger giver. Well, I couldn't. What Bong got it, but get one way, but get one with Comedy Magay. He heard good pray. I get good superintendent. Good detail upon her. That they quite detail upon our girl, go back by the young. The help brave, I get good meal and put detail upon our girl back the flat now. Where I go back, get back candy, but where I ride from Canada man. Get make a kind of hand and all the who command drive on that. I will walk too long bigger than where I go. The gun I get the tiger giver. I get what Bong and who got Bong and why by you, I go back command upon again, who Bong and got Bong and
How long you been in the States?
I've been in the States in 1990.
Oh, okay. That's good. Thank you so much. We have another time to have you so you talk more about Bong County and point out some of the lapses in this government. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
He's Mr. David Flomo, a son of Bong County. He lives in North Carolina in the United States of America. We've been talking about Bong County political lives. He's still requesting that Bong County be an economic and industrial hub wherein lots of activities and developmental things can happen in Bong County. And he served as the president in 2018, like he said, 2012 or so, for the United Bong County Association living in the Americas. And there are a little bit of crisis now in the association, but according to him, they are putting all hands on decks to making sure that they resolve that and forge ahead with their dreams and aspiration. On Monday, we're going to be back here with another presentation of the KMTV Morning Show. I want to say thanks to all of you for viewing us this morning. Thanks to my man Ransford Brown, he always here making sure that we can appear on your screen. Thanks to the management. My name is AMOS THOMOS MOMO. Until Monday, we'll be back here. I'm wishing you a very, very blessed weekend from Liberia. Bye-bye.